So today, myself and Chris Nynham from the Stop the War Coalition have been found guilty of breaching conditions imposed by the police under the Public Order Act, and I have been found guilty of inciting other people to breach those conditions. And this all relates to a protest that took place on January the 18th, 2025. Our intention that day, as part of our ongoing protests against Israel's genocide against Palestinians in Gaza, had been to march to the BBC. We wanted to do that to protest about the corporations, the BBC's guilt, its complicity through the way it was failing to report accurately on the genocide, even to utter the name, the word genocide. And the police imposed conditions to stop us marching to the BBC. Conditions we believe to be illegitimate and unlawful, on the basis that close to the BBC, but not on the route of our march, was a synagogue. And the illegitimate argument was that us marching would cause fear and harassment and prevent Jewish people from praying. This despite the fact that on every single one of our marches, as the police know, there are many thousands of Jewish people marching with us. And this despite the fact there's not a single incident arising from our marches of anyone being prevented from worshipping in a synagogue. So on the day, what happened was the police imposed orders to prevent a march going to the BBC, and instead we were allowed to hold what's called a static assembly, just a rally in Whitehall. So on that day, I got up on stage in Whitehall and said, as a symbolic protest, the leaders of our coalition, trade union leaders, members of parliament, and members of the Jewish bloc, representing the thousands of Jewish people who march with us, would walk towards the BBC in a symbolic protest, and if we were stopped by the police, as we thought we would be, then we would lay the flowers that we were carrying with us at the feet of the police to mark their complicity through the repression of protest. What happened then was that we walked to a police line expecting to be stopped, but when we got there, the police invited us to carry on walking. So for that, we have been charged with breaching the conditions by walking through the police line, although there is abundant video evidence that shows us being invited by the police to do so, and I've been found guilty of inciting other people to breach those conditions. So this is an outrage. It's another milestone in the repression of protest here in the UK. We will be appealing this decision. We are launching the appeal very shortly. But all of this is designed to distract attention from the ongoing complicity of our government with the oppression of the Palestinian people. So instead of taking action to address that, instead of ending all political, economic, and military cooperation with Israel and its crimes, our government instead is introducing even further laws to repress people's right to protest and to strip away core democratic freedoms in this country. So we will not be silenced. This is designed to frighten people. It's designed to say to the millions of people who've joined us on the streets, you are not safe because even the leaders of your movement are not safe from prosecution. It will not work. People will not be silenced because they know they are standing on the right side of history, that history will judge who took action in the face of genocide to protest against that genocide and to end all support for that genocide. So we will appeal against this decision, but we call on all of our supporters to be out on the streets with us again on May the 16th, when we will march to commemorate the Nakba. And we commemorate it not as a historical event that took place in 1948 that led to the dispossession of the Palestinian people and the expulsion of 750,000 Palestinians, including all of my extended family, but we mark it as an ongoing process of dispossession, colonization, and ethnic cleansing. So we will not stop. We will not be silenced. The struggle continues.